Ever wondered why a bird's song has changed its tune or your beloved flowers bloom earlier than usual? Noticed any increase in extreme weather patterns like hurricanes, wildfires, or torrential rainfalls? These aren't just oddities, but evidence of our Earth's shifting atmosphere, reshaping life as we understand it. Imagine the atmosphere as a protective shield around Earth, maintaining a temperature equilibrium vital for life. But this shield, my dear listeners, is deteriorating, and weather anomalies are a concerning sign of that. The alteration in bird songs, early blooming flowers, and extreme weather are all interconnected in this complex web of life and environment. They are signals hinting at the degrading atmospheric blanket, leading to the imbalance that's causing extreme weather. The increase in extreme weather is a direct result of the imbalance caused by the thinning blanket of our atmosphere. Our first issue at hand? Rising temperatures due to the greenhouse effect. Widespread industrial activities are discharging a worrisome volume of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. This is akin to cranking up the Earth's thermostat. Consequently, we're living on a progressively warming planet that is causing disturbances in ecosystems, a risk to diverse species. As a side, these escalating temperatures are triggering more extreme weather conditions. They're leading to more frequent, severe heat waves and menacing storms. To combat this, we need to substantially cut emissions. We need to advocate for the transition to renewable energy, curb deforestation, and promote reforestation initiatives more strongly. The goal? Preserve Earth's ecological balance. It's all about maintaining ecological balance. Coming up, we will discuss the melting ice caps and the subsequent rise in sea levels. This intricate topic is becoming increasingly pressing and unavoidable as our planet grapples with consistent spikes in temperature. These rising temperatures are causing a chain reaction. Ice caps are dissolving. This isn't a slow drip, it's an urgent gush that's escalating at an alarming rate. The melting of these colossal ice structures leads to multiple impacts, but most notably, it is contributing to the surge in sea levels. This, however, is just the tip of the iceberg. Heightened sea levels are fueling the intensity of coastal storms and aggravating flooding incidents. The result? A considerable and potentially fatal threat to our vulnerable coastal communities across the globe. We are left scrambling to find solutions to this daunting challenge. Possible answers could include the construction of resilient infrastructure, the restoration and revival of natural barriers, and strategizing for potential mass displacements in the future. The answer to this daunting challenge? Constructing resilient infrastructure, reviving natural barriers, and planning ahead for potential displacements. Air pollution, a perilous consequence of our changing atmosphere, is a silent slayer. This destructive force is responsible for harmful substances such as fine particulate matter, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxides that are pumped into our air. Their presence results in a myriad of health issues, from respiratory diseases to cardiovascular problems. These ailments are a direct consequence of our actions, our industries, and how we manage waste. But the impact doesn't stop there. The change in our environment is also amplifying weather conditions. Severe storms, intense heat waves, and heavy rainfall have all been linked to air pollution, demonstrating its role as a destructive catalyst. The solution to all these issues? Lower emissions. A commitment to cleaner technologies, enhanced waste management practices, and sustainable habits can help us combat the damaging effects and secure a healthier future for all. Then, there's the devastating loss of biodiversity and severe ecosystem disruption. This is a result of the ongoing climate crisis, which is changing our world at an alarming rate. The impact of extreme weather events only exacerbates the already dire situation. These conditions are drastically transforming habitats worldwide. Such alterations push numerous species towards the precipice of extinction. Extreme weather events, such as floods and droughts, wreak havoc on our environment. Moreover, the added threat of hurricanes causes enormous and often irreversible environmental damage. To combat this, we must take decisive action. It's imperative to safeguard the natural habitats that remain intact. Furthermore, adopting and enforcing sustainable farming and fishing practices is a crucial step. Additionally, significant investment into conservation initiatives can help to reverse some of this damage. The solution? We need to protect natural habitats, enforce sustainable farming and fishing practices, and invest heavily in conservation efforts. Lastly, let's delve into the economic and social repercussions of extreme weather events due to climate change. Our planet has begun to experience drastic weather changes, and these shifts are far from harmless. Infrastructure, from roadways to buildings, is being battered, and the repair costs are astronomical. Agriculture, the backbone of many economies, is under siege. Crop failure due to unseasonal rains, droughts, and heat waves could plunge nations into food shortage crises. In addition, these situations intensify social injustice. The people in the lowest socioeconomic brackets, often living in vulnerable conditions, are highly susceptible to these calamities. They suffer disproportionately, with the scars of these disasters lasting longer than for those who are better equipped to cope. The solution? Developing strategies for economies to be resilient in the face of these climatic changes is key. Investing heavily in social safety nets to protect those most at risk is a necessity. And above all else, we must fervently champion climate justice. The shifting atmosphere is a multifaceted issue, but it's not a battle we can't win. Indeed, we face a daunting task, a monumental challenge that demands both immediate attention and sustained effort. What we must remember is that we hold the solution in our own hands. This very moment presents a unique opportunity, a chance to address and combat the increasingly severe and unpredictable weather patterns brought about by climate change. Let's turn the 3 R's into action: reduce, reuse, and recycle. But let's not stop there. Let's also restore our ecosystems, rehabilitate our environment, and regenerate Mother Nature's resources. In doing so, we lay the foundation for the resilience and adaptation of our societies to these climatic nuances, not only for our benefit, but for our children, their children, and the generations to be. Our path forward must be one of sustainability, a path that respects, protects, and restores the planetary machinery that sustains life. We must remember that this planet, Earth, is our only home. There is no planet B. This is the truth we must confront, the reality we must accept, and the responsibility we must shoulder. Are high, the consequences dire, but we are capable, we are empowered, and we must act. Let's act now, for ourselves, for our planet.